Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am bringing you an anti-MLM reaction video. So of course, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. Please do not go out and seek out the people mentioned in this video or put their names below. In today's video, we're going to react to a Planet Marketing Rep. I did a deep dive on this company back in, I think it was 2020 at this point. I'm sure certain things have maybe changed with the company because it has been 2 years, but if I remember, I will put the link to that video below. It is a travel MLM. There's more to it than that, but like I said, I made an entire deep dive on it. Anyway, let's just get into the video.
Hello. Finally, right? Finally. My name is and I am the owner, CEO, and frequent traveler with. I don't believe I've done a live on this page, so please forgive me. Let me go ahead and introduce myself officially.
I know we're only not even half a minute in, but I just have to say this. You are not a CEO. There's already a CEO with Planet Marketing and Teletravel, all of those. There's already a CEO. You are an independent contractor for the company. You're not a CEO. I don't care what these reps say. You're not. There's already a CEO. Anyway, sorry. Just had to say that.
Myself officially. My name is and I am a former flight attendant. I flew for TWA, go figure, that company is no longer in business, but that's how long ago that I was flying. Anyway, after 9/11, I got laid off. I decided to start a family and get married, all that stuff. My marriage ended in a divorce crash. However, while I was at my wit's end, I came across a friend of mine that said, hey, I've got something you would love to do. She said, you used to be a flight attendant. You absolutely loved it. I always told myself I was going to go back into the industry. However, I kept having children and so forth and so on. But since my marriage is now over and my children are a lot older, I decided to come back into the travel space. But this time, not as a flight attendant, as a travel business owner. So yes, all of my ventures that you have seen, I have been able to make commissions off of that. And I've also been able to share this opportunity with other people who also enjoy travel or are looking for additional stream of income. But anyway, I'm here in Orlando at one of our conventions, and we absolutely we love what we do. The convention is located in several places, pretty much in Orlando, sometimes Texas. We move around as the Planet, and this is the name of the company is Planet Marketing. However, I'm here in Orlando right now, and I decided to jump on this Instagram page because I haven't done a live here in a long time. I think I was in Punta Cana the last one I did. But anyway, let me go ahead and show y'all where I am.
Okay, so she's talking about the convention. We know at these conventions, it's not to network because that's just impossible. You would be networking with your competition, with people who are already also independent contractors for the company. So it's not like a networking event or anything like that. This is just to indoctrinate you even further into the, in my opinion, commercial cult, because it's a way to hype you up. It's a way to keep you in. If you're having some kind of doubts or if you're having issues with your biz, then your upline will most likely tell you, oh, you have to come to this convention, because it just pushes you further into the MLM. It hypes you up. It's a bunch of toxic positivity. And this rep, as you're gonna see in a second, she talks about the convention and how she's having so much fun, but she's gonna show you where she's staying, and it's not really anything, in my opinion, it's not really anything more than just the average hotel, just like a regular hotel. It's not like a penthouse suite or anything like that. But it's just to show you, hey, I can do this with my biz, and you can do this too. You could go ahead and travel. But yeah, it's just, let's just get into it again.
I was in Punta Cana the last one I did. But anyway, let me go ahead and show y'all where I am. Okay, hang on one second while I figure out how to flip my camera around. Hold on, let me see. Hey Frank, how are you? I can see you watching. How are you? Thank you for jumping on. I know it's impromptu. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so there's that fancy dancy, right? I always like to show the shower heads because the shower heads mean everything. Okay, really nice, clean, sleek. I like this door. You know, I didn't even know that this was a door. Isn't that cool? What you call this? What's the word? Peekaboo or something like that. All right, there's me. There's me. My phone is almost dead, so as you can see, I got it plugged into the little battery thing that I normally forget. There's me, and there's me again. Beautiful, beautiful lighting, easy. I don't wear a whole lot of makeup, but that's beautiful lighting. Okay, so anyway, so double sinks. Very nice, nice, nice. Of course, fresh towels there. All right, double beds, really nice, very comfy, very inviting looking, okay? And then over here, here's the office desk space that I will be using as I go over my notes and meditate and figure out who I'm going to share this opportunity with. Of course, there's a space there to watch television. I won't be doing a whole lot of watching television, but just in case I do. All right, there it is.
So, okay, first of all, she does look super cute. I think she looks super cute. And I'm so sorry if the camera is in a completely opposite direction. But, yeah, baby decided to kick where I have the camera, so it kind of... Meh. Anyway, so she talks about how there's a spot for her to meditate. I will say that the hotel is actually kind of nice. I know that I said it was kind of average before, but what I was trying to say is that it's not like it's some penthouse suite. She's talking about how this area, she's going to go ahead and meditate, and she's going to come up with people who she can share this opportunity with. And then she says how there's a TV, but I'm not really going to be watching too much TV. So in my mind, the whole I'm not going to be watching too much TV kind of, and I might be looking way too much into this, that might be the case, but when she said that, I automatically in my head, because of my ex-MLM Rep days, this was something that my upline, not my direct upline, my upline's upline, you know, the triangle. But anyway, so that would be something that they would say in these Facebook groups is, you know, if you're scrolling aimlessly, make sure that you're also posting on your business. Don't waste time. Don't sit there and binge watch these shows, because you should be using that time to go ahead and work your biz. So there were many times, I remember, I've talked about this before, I got into a really bad car accident. Not my fault. And I was in a lot of pain. Once I got home and I calmed down, the first thought in my head was, holy shit, Beachbody, I have to upload these posts. And I just don't have enough time because I forgot to schedule a post last night. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? So I actually messaged my upline and I said, hey, I'm not gonna be able to upload maybe today or tomorrow because I got into a really bad car accident. And so that was my first thought. So that's why when this rep said that, oh, I'm not really going to be watching too much TV, in my head, it translates to, because I'm going to work my biz, and if you're in my team, you shouldn't be watching TV either. You shouldn't be scrolling aimlessly. You should be working for your side hustle. You should be a boss babe every second that you can. That's how I would have taken it. I may be wrong.
Space there to watch television. I won't be doing a whole lot of watching television, but just in case I do. All right, there it is. All right, and there's the chair. There's where I'll be doing my meditating. There's where I'll be thinking, rolling over in my mind who I can share this opportunity with and whose life I can bless, whose life I can change. I'll be sitting there. And this time, this view is nowhere like the view in Punta Cana, but it is still a view nonetheless. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can see clear across. We're not on the ocean. I see a little lake right there, which is perfectly fine. And then straight off into the sunset. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Other hotels. Beautiful, beautiful. Not a whole lot to look at below, but nonetheless, I am still here. Now this right here, this is nothing like Punta Cana. This is more of a business trip. So you're gonna get an opportunity to see all of my business partners, all of my friends, my family members, the people that I spend my time with mostly. Hello. Oh, there's the wave button. Let me wave without dropping my phone. Hello, hello. My name is. I am the one who spearheads behind all of these pictures. I was saying earlier that I am a travel business owner, and this is what I do. I absolutely enjoy what I do, sharing this amazing travel space with other people. Okay, let me see how to turn this back around. Yes. Hello, hello. Hi there. How are you, Mr. How are you? Thank you for jumping on. But I did go ahead and introduce myself already, but I'm going to introduce myself again because you're just getting on. Okay, so my name is. I am a former flight attendant. I am a travel business owner now. And what I do now is I share travel opportunity with other people. And I also share a way for you all to make additional income. Yes, it is network marketing. Yes, it is multi-level marketing. However, if you know anything about this industry, you know that this is the fastest growing industry. We all do word of mouth. The only difference is now you can get paid for it. But I won't bore you with all the particulars. I'm getting ready to go ahead and get dressed and get ready for this evening. But hey, thank you all so much for liking this Instagram. Thank you so much for taking a look at my previous videos. And now that you know that I am here and I'm a real person, jump on anytime. All right, well, my name is. It's nice to meet you, Frank. It's nice to meet you, Kurt. And you'll be seeing a lot more of me. Thank you for jumping on. Y'all be blessed. Bye.
So I will give her props for saying that this is network marketing, it is multi-level marketing, because a lot of reps will tiptoe around that. For Modere, they call it, social retail or whatever it is, social selling, something like that. Or Melaleuca. They say even their CEO says that they're not an MLM company, but you are. And you're even listed on the Direct Selling Association's website. So you cannot tell me that you're not an MLM. I am glad that she said that, because a lot of people will ask these questions and the reps will just completely blatantly say, not all of them, but I've seen some of them, oh, it's social selling, it's social retail, you're an influencer. And it's like, no, just say what it is. Just say that it's multi-level marketing. Say it's network marketing. I will say that I appreciate she said that. When she said that it's the fastest growing industry, no. The reason why, if they even say that it's the fastest growing industry, it's because the reps become the customers. I mean, she's talking about how she's traveling and stuff. So she's obviously spending money. She might get discounts and stuff on that, but she's obviously spending money. So you are technically also the company's customer. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below about that rep. The next thing I wanted to get into is just a little bit about, I know that I've talked about that one It Works rep a few times already. Well, 2 times. I want to go over some comments, and I'm also going to add a video because I've talked about it, about how problematic this rep was and how I talked about it in a previous video. So I am going to add that clip from my old video in here. I was very fair to that rep in the video. Maybe even a little too fair, because I kind of stepped away and didn't look at all the problematic behavior that she has had over the years, the things that she's done to people. I kind of took a step back and tried to look at it from a different perspective. The video and the story that I said in one of my previous It Works videos, I don't think I should have been as fair as I was. And I know that's a lot coming from me, because I like to play devil's advocate a lot. But yeah, I was just reminded of the terrible things that this person has done, and I don't feel as bad as I did in my last video. I still feel bad for her, because I do think that MLM reps are victims, but at the same time, a lot of people reminded me of who this person really is. I'm going to go through some comments, and I'll also include my video, but here we go. This person said, all the things she is saying, I don't know why, but I just thought of that Tattoo song, all the things she said, when I started reading that. Anyway, if you remember that song, we're probably around the same age. But anyway, all the things she is saying, she did to other people, including myself. I was in the darkest place. I opened up to my team about it. Didn't even tell my husband. I felt like they were my family. They used that against me. Immediately after this woman goes live and talks about how no one's going to do it for you, get over yourself, no one cares what you're going through, etc. Which is rich coming from that rep, because she talked about so many times in her lives, I'm going through it, I'm going through it, I'm going through a lot. That's really rich coming from her, especially with what she is currently going through. And like I said in my last video, I'm not going to share her personal information or anything like that, but girl, that's rich. I know I said that a lot, but anyway. The next comment was, I was the commenter. The drama is still going on after 2 years. So I've been talking about a comment that I got on one of my previous videos about this rep saying, oh, it's funny how this person left to go to Melaleuca, which I actually knew about because someone messaged me as soon as they found out about it, because I guess they're still following her, they're still in the group or something like that. Now this person has posted lies saying me as a plus size girl was body shaming people, which never happened. She is using that to try and have her followers come after my real business, which she has told her followers to go run my business into the ground. This woman is ruthless. Also, she didn't send cold messages because she didn't work. She would disappear for months while we worked to build her check for her. When I saw that comment, I did say that I know exactly what she's talking about because I saw the live that the rep did. In that particular video that I saw, I don't know if there was another one, but in the one that I saw, she didn't mention the company name. I also didn't watch the whole thing, so maybe she mentioned it later down the line. However, for this person to be accused of body shaming and that she is a plus size woman herself, and I mean, people who are plus size can also body shame people, so that does happen, but I'm going to give this person the benefit of the doubt and just say that they weren't. The reason why is because I know how it works now, Melaleuca rep is, so I believe this commenter over the rep. Because of how problematic she is. She's trying to have her followers run the business into the ground. That's just, I'll never understand people that do that. I won't understand why people pretty much weaponize their audience to go destroy someone else's life. Or livelihood. I'll never understand it. And I never actually really said anything about the last comment too, but when the commenter said that she felt like they were her family, that's very common in these MLM companies. They're very cult-like, which is why, in my opinion, they are considered commercial cults. That's why they get called commercial cults, because of the fact that they make it like a family. And this person trusted them. What's sad is that after an experience like that, a lot of people can just go through this whole, I don't trust anybody. The same commenter commented on one of my YouTube shorts that was about this rep too. And it says, I was on this girl's downline as a top leader for years. She is real evil. She would disappear for months while we build her paycheck for her. Talk down to us. There was chat to just bash people. When I left, there was fake Instagram pages made where they tried to out me and share personal things about me that no one knew, threatened to come after my legitimate business. And so, yeah, this rep did have a massive downline because she was a top earner. She already talked about that in previous videos. So yeah, obviously people did the legwork for her. And the part about there were fake Instagram pages made, they were trying to share personal information and threatened to come after her legitimate business, which we just talked about. I think this is a good time to play the clip from my first video on this rep for you guys, so you can see exactly how this is, it's a pattern. For purposes of keeping everyone's privacy private, we're going to name this person in this particular story Peyton. That is the name that I'm going to give her. Nothing against any Peytons out there. I actually really like that name, but that's the first one that came to my mind. So, the girl I'm talking about is Peyton. I joined with her downline in 2017 after I had my second baby and was very upset with how I looked. My sponsor completely dropped me too, LOL. Peyton was an Instagram mom and she made it big quickly, but is just a straight up bully. She had a falling out with a friend and she convinced someone in her team that she was friends with to get her boyfriend to get with her friend that Peyton had a falling out with. Well, he ended up getting her pregnant. She lost the baby, then after that, Peyton proceeded to send her all over social media. The girl went into a depression and almost, trigger warning, and almost committed and lied, saying she didn't leak them when it was obvious she did, and the CEO offended Peyton. Another girl named left, and Peyton started a hate page and exposed her inappropriate pictures, dirty texts, and some other things about her that recently went wild. The CEO, again, did nothing after many emails were sent. Peyton is a very high-ranking person in the company, and she is a bully, and nothing is being done. So, apparently, to kind of end the story, because we didn't really go into details, I figured that the story by itself is enough. We don't have to go into more details because it's already sad as it is. People are already going to court over this, which rightfully so. I mean, this is really, really messed up what Peyton is doing to people, whether it be in their downline or anything like that. But this person actually continued to talk about Peyton. They just said that this girl is a big time bully. This is how she's always been. And I find it so incredibly sad that a human being has to stoop to that level of being disgusting and completely hurting someone else. Let's move on to some more comments about this rep. So this one says, I knew who it was just by looking at the thumbnail, even though I had the person blurred. Yeah, you could probably, if you know who this person is, you'll probably be able to make them out. My ex-sister-in-law was on her team years ago. Obviously, that didn't last. She was so rude all the time, right from the start. I can't believe she quit. She was all about it works. Yeah, she was definitely all about it works. If you guys watch I know that the intro for the last video was super long because it was 6 minutes long, the last video about this rep, because I showed contradictions, but I thought it was very important to show those contradictions one after the other. And yeah, the first video that I ever reacted to of her, she talked about being a quitter and how you're just a quitter, things like that. So yeah, now she's the quitter. Another person commented, who knows this rep, also, she claims she has the same work ethic, but she's also said that she didn't actively work for 2 years. She has said that she was burnt out. She said she wasn't working and that's why she lost income. She lost income because people left her team because she's nasty to them. So yeah, another testimonial that she's not the greatest. This girl will never get out of MLMs. It's all she's ever known. And she's been extremely nasty to those in and out of MLM. I predict she'll be terminated from Melaleuca soon. Which she could be terminated from Melaleuca, but if she's a top earner, if she's doing really well in Melaleuca, I don't see the MLM getting rid of her, so to speak, because these MLM companies, they don't care. They don't care. There have been reps that have been just disgusting, and they're still with their companies. Nothing happened to them. They didn't even get a slap on the wrist. I think there was one Monate top earner that got suspended or something like that. But I mean, she's their top earner, so they're not going to terminate her. I mean, it's a possibility that they might terminate this person from Melaleuca, but I'm not holding my breath on that. I would like to say that while I was very fair in my last video, and I really like to be as fair as I can and kind of look at it from a different perspective, but in my opinion, I think I was way too fair with that rep. Definitely think I was way too fair. especially after reading some more testimonials and just being reminded of the original story that I was told. There was more to that original story, more details, but I didn't want to share those details because a lot of it was just sad. My opinion about this It Works rep has always been that I think she's a terrible human being. I did try to give her the benefit of the doubt, and just with the things that she has gone through in her life, it could change a person. She currently is going through a lot, so I do feel bad about the things that she is going through. Some people probably won't feel bad for her because they'll think that it's karma coming around and biting her in the ass pretty much, because she was that terrible. She was very terrible to people. Hey guys, Editing Monica here. So while I was editing the video, someone had sent me a video by this same It Works rep. I know I've talked about her so many times at this point, but this clip was, I just need to share it with you guys, and I'm doing this in Editing Monica mode because I already took all of my makeup off and everything like that. So I'm just gonna play this video for you guys and I'll discuss it in just a little bit.
Picture for myself, you know, like I went from making 30, 40, 50 grand a month in MLM to doing another sales type and making really good money off the bat. And like in today's world, I'm just gonna be real with y'all, direct sales and MLM, they're struggling. They're struggling because the world is struggling. So you might sell the most incredible products on the planet, but if people can barely afford to keep food in their fridge and get to work because of gas prices, the number one thing they are going to cut out of their budget is the unnecessary spending they're doing online. And that is your job. So the number one thing people are cutting out was, hey, I can't afford this month, and that's something I can cancel and stop. So it puts you in a situation where if that's all that you know and that's all that you've done, I was very successful before, when something starts to dip, your bills don't go away.
I will say I'll give her props for saying all of that, just because we see it a lot where not every MLM rep, but a lot of them, especially with what started happening in 2020, but a lot of them started saying, oh, this is the perfect time to join. Or they'll even use what's currently going on with inflation. How many times have we seen an MLM rep say, oh, this is a perfect time to join because you'll be able to pay for X, Y, and Z. Like I said, not all of them do it, but a good amount that I have seen have done that. With all of that said, even though I was just talking about being too fair towards this rep and everything like that in my last reaction video to her, I'll say that this clip right here, I'll give her props for saying it, because it is not the perfect time to join an MLM. It is never a perfect time to join an MLM. MLM companies and MLM reps like to use literally everything and anything. Not all of them, but a lot of the ones that I've seen. But anyway, back to the video. With all that said though, I'm going to stop the video here. I know that, again, it's been very short, just like my last few ones, but I have been trying to get more videos out for the month of October for my Spooktober series and for my anti-MLM stuff as well. I do have a lot of stuff to react to, but like I said, I want to make sure that I can get out some Spooktober stuff just so that I don't overwhelm myself, because I recently, at the time of filming this video is going to go up in a few weeks, but at the time of filming this, I actually broke my toe a few nights ago. So I've been just in pain and I've been really going through it. So I'm trying to do the best that I can, and that kind of, even though I've still been trying to work through it, that whole situation kind of put me back. It kind of set me back a little bit. So, and then there's a lot of things going on in my personal life in October as it is. So, which is why I'm trying to get everything done ahead of time. We're still in September at the time of filming this. But anyway, with all of that said, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe if you like my content, or like, dislike, anything like that. It's engagement. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye.